can give you the proof that it says we can. We can mathematical. It's done.
Hi, my name is Shruti Badhwar and I'm doing a PhD in physics. I'm based at the Cavendish. I'm part of the Medic Mobile team, and my other team members are Toby Norman, who's doing a PhD in Management Science, and Maria Chatriwala, who's a postdoc at the Wellcome Trust. The challenge was given to us by a company called Medic Mobile. They're based in California. And what they wanted us to do was to improve the efficiency of patient ID capture in remote locations that would be most importantly be compatible with SIM card applications. So the problems associated with traditional means of gathering information is that they're paper-based and they're slow, and what we did was to merge biometrics with mobile. So cheap hardware, fingerprint readers available in the market with cheap $10 mobile phones, and that keeps the technology within $40 and brings healthcare to people in remote locations. And that has a potential of impacting both the lives of patients and community health workers, because that gives the chance to monitor the performance electronically, have electronic medical records, and hopefully we could take this technology forward and make a difference. Thank you.
I'm Jamie Freeman. The project I'm working on is a mobile app called Invoto. This is an application designed to be used by pupils in schools to enhance their learning. My day job is that I teach secondary maths. One of the problems I've found is that what I teach my children and what they actually take with them at the end of the lesson in terms of their learning are not necessarily, unfortunately, the same thing. A few months ago I went to a conference where a number of other secondary maths teachers were there, and they all raved about handheld electronic devices that allowed during a lesson for you to gauge people's understanding. Difficulty was these devices were very, very expensive, and thinking about this we realised that actually almost all of our pupils have significantly more powerful communication devices in their pocket in terms of their smartphones or their iPods or their DSs or whatever. So what we've done is we've developed a system where we can use these devices in class. Once we've finished teaching a section of work, we can assess pupils. If they don't understand something, we can then, within the lesson, actually stop and look at what their problems are and tackle those then, rather than waiting till the end of the week until we mark their books before we realise they haven't understood what we've done.
Hello everyone, my name is Antony Carpen and I'm here with Puffles the Dragon Fairy, who tweets as Puffles2010 on Twitter. And my idea is related to the former railway infrastructure that we used to have in this country that was cut by beaching during the 1960s. One of the things that I would like to see, even though I don't have the competency to actually do it, is to see the former railway network that we used to have digitised and mapped on a GIS map. Something that ideally the government would be able to purchase and then make available on a Creative Commons licence to local councils and basically to members of the general public to visualise the network that we used to have, and to give people some ideas on what steps could be taken to, again, relink up old railways or use those former transport corridors for roads, guided buses and cycleways, and hopefully help deal with some of the congestion problems that some local areas are facing. And that's my idea.
So hello, my name is Dan Tomlinson. I'm a student at the Cambridge Judge Business School, and I want to explore a concept with mobile learning, particularly in the developed world. So this is leveraging an existing idea where teachers can use a tool like a wiki to share lesson plans. So using this tool, they could share lesson plans, create collaborative content, and most importantly, they could trial this content in classrooms. So to create the ideal lesson plan, obviously you want to test it on a group of students. So that's something that is existing to a certain extent. What I want to do is add this to mobile technology, particularly to bring it to the developed world, places where teachers don't have lesson plans, tools, or curriculum. And actually, we could add in adaptive testing as a way to give feedback not only to teachers, but also to governments. So how do governments know if their teachers are being effective? how do governments know if their teachers are even in the classroom? They could just be collecting a paycheck. So governments could, in theory, using these interactive curriculums, which were built by teachers all across the world, then send out tests through mobile technology that students could take. Governments or central agencies could then understand how their students are learning, how their teachers are being effective, and if these are tools that need to be adopted, changed, and so forth. So it's a variation on the idea of central teacher-created lesson plans, but then presented through a mobile platform.
Hello, my name is Edmore Moyo, and I'm an instrumentation and control engineer based with 10 years experience, accredited by the United Kingdom Engineering Council, professionally registered with 2 engineering institutions, the Institution of Engineering and Technology and the Institution of Measurement and Control. I've got this idea of coming up with technologies that support clinical engineering within hospital settings with the aim of improving the health of patients. Basically, my idea came up with a situation that I was involved in for about 2 months with one of the biggest hospitals here in Cambridgeshire, of which I noticed that some of the clinical engineering equipment was lagging behind in terms of being monitored and also being calibrated and being serviced on time. And my idea is to come up with technologies that can actually help in maintaining these pieces of equipment that improve the health of patients within the clinical setting, as well as if that health monitoring is going to expand even into homes. We'll try to come up with a technology that links the two as well.
Makes it